Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream once again. We've got one more IGL playoff match before we've got 4 tomorrow. So we're in for the long haul tomorrow, but today we've got a quick little stream to show off one of our Escape Velocity teams that's playing tonight. We've got Escape Velocity Luna going up against Revizion Rain, and here's that snazzy little graphic for y'all. And we will throw up the rosters here as well. Oh, wait, what? All right, my bad. Looks like I forgot to grab one of them. Let me change that real quick. There we go. We've got Escape Velocity Neptune on your right, Revizion Rain on your left. Aviator's the captain of this team, but right now both of their teammates are shooting better than them. Right now, both of their teammates are shooting better than them. Both of them almost at 1.5 goals per game, which is crazy to think about. But Wavy outscoring both of them combined. 2.95 goals per game for Wavy. And so we should be in for a very high scoring series tonight. We're going to get both of the captains' this lobby info real quick, so that way we can get started. Let's see. Cool. So we've gotten both of these teams the lobby info, and both of these teams putting in plenty of saves. Revizion Rain averaging 3.39 saves per game. EV Neptune averaging 3.76 saves per game. So both these teams know how to pull off their defensive duties. EV Neptune has done a slightly better job at that, as they are currently 6-0. One of the top teams in the division. While Revizion Rain, if I'm not mistaken, are believe they're 3-3 at the moment. I can double check that real quick. 3-3, yeah. And so EV Neptune coming in as the #1 seed in Division 4, Tier 2 Division 4, US East 2v2s. And Revizion Rain coming in as that #16 seed. I'm not sure that we've had many of the other teams in this division. The only one I recognize in this bracket is Milk. And I've heard of RK Alpha. I'm not sure if I casted for them or just saw them somewhere else. But we'll toss up the bracket real quick as well. Let's... Oh, it's looking at the wrong display. There we go. Looks like we've got a spectator, so... Here's the bracket. EV Neptune and Revizion Rain at the top. And then the winner of this match going to go up against the winner of Jalabi and Becky Esports. I'll just tell these teams it. All right. Cool. So that is what the bracket looks like. We can always come back and look at it later. But these two teams, they are ready to hop in. So we'll get it started. EV Neptune versus Revizion Rain. Tier 2 Division 4 matchup. And this is the round of 16. Still a best of 5. I know in the chat, I'm not quite sure which player it is that that's playing right now because they're... I assume it's Hypnal because of the lack of characters in their name. And somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just going to refer to them as Hypnal because that's how I know them. So, but Hypnal get a little flip reset in to start off the match, making it 1-0 for EV Neptune. The Beast finding Aviator with a great pass. And the Beast can't quite dribble it through. Juiced Wavy has to get a touch. It's going to end up being a great setup for Hypnal to put on another shot. Aviator pops out enough trying to get it away from Wavy, but Hypnal was there very quickly. Neither Aviator nor their teammate having enough time to recover and cover the net. Wavy going for the aerial play. It's not enough to beat Aviator, though. He's going to pick up possession. Hypnal on the retreat. The ball gets away from Aviator. Hypnal going to have an easier time of dealing with that because of it. Aviator's going to get caught by the bounce, and Hype and Wavy are both coming in to put the shot away. The misread by Aviator, crucial there, as Hype follows it along the wall and puts it top corner. Wavy there just in case. Oh, is it US West? Yeah, that's my bad. So we'll definitely change that. That is that's on me. Oh my. I've not had great luck with the psionics lately. So hopefully the connection issues don't persist all that long, and I'll let them know in the chat after this match, I guess. Juice Wavy's going to send that one towards the target. Is there enough? Beast is going to be able to get there in time, but Hype is going to place that shot perfectly. It was going to be a difficult save for the Beast to make. They would have had to jump right there. Unfortunately, they didn't. Got up too late, and Hype puts away their 4th of game number 1 and their 4th of the series. Aviator and the Beast, not quite sure who's supposed to take it. Aviator's eventually going to pick it up and flick one past Hype. The Beast coming in with the shot, but it's going to roll wide. And Wavy had gotten a bump on them, so it made the follow-up more difficult. And Wavy and Hype, they're doing very well at gathering possession, and Wavy is going to get their first goal. Good dribble past 1 and the push past 2. Wavy gets on the scoreboard for the first time in this series, and this team, they're able to capitalize on the mistakes so well that kind of explains why they don't have a lot of assists to their names. Haven't really needed to whip out the passing plays in twos, just as some of us say, it's ones with a teammate. That certainly seems to be true for how EV Neptune view twos. Beast puts that one off the backboard, and Aviator getting in very close to try to put it away. They don't make it count. Wavy crossbar and out. It's a great try to get the ball downfield quickly and to put it into the goal and really put this game out of reach. But unfortunately for Wavy, their shot was, there just narrowly wasn't enough downward momentum on it. Hype very close to getting that touch. And it was an important one as it holds the shutout for the moment being. Wavy sending this one way downfield, but the Beast is there to collect and send it right back the other way. It's a tough read for Wavy as it was bouncing near that corner. And Aviator's gonna get up. Is the 50 enough? It is. Hype got credited for the save there, but unfortunately for Hype, that save just didn't have enough on it. Aviator had a great position above and behind the ball to force it through. It's a 4-goal deficit with a minute 24 left on the clock. It still might be too much. But for Revizion Rain, it's not the shutout, which is super important. They've got one on the goal, even if it means that they're going to give up another right away. It's a slow start for Aviator and the Beast. They've given up a lot of goals, but you can discredit Wavy and Hypnol for the work that they've done on offense. Hypnol was absolutely clinical. I was going to say in mostly the first half, but throughout this game, because they've gotten themselves a double hat trick. 6 goals, and I think this might be the first or the second that's actually been assisted. A minute left on the clock. The Brazil already coming out for EV Neptune against Revizion Rain. We'll see if they can further extend it. Hypnol not afraid to bring out the physical plays, even if they're not necessarily required. Just giving Wavian, or giving the Beast and Aviator a little sneak peek at what's to come if EV Neptune have to switch into 3rd or 4th gear here. What other tricks they have up their sleeve. But I hope, if anything, Aviator and Beast take that they cannot make as many mistakes as they did. They can't have any poor defensive touches, because Hype and Wavy, they'll shoot from anywhere. It looks like Wavy's going for the 8th goal. It's a pop-up. Aviator's not going to be able to get in touch. Wavy can't either. And it's going to be 1-0 in favor of Luna. And I will be sure to get that lobby switched over. And unfortunately, I can't change it from here. So we'll bring it. I'll bring it back to the camera real quick. So that one's on me. Wait, am I changing it to US East? Is that what I'm doing, or was it East and you make it West? Ay. Wrong, that's not, that page isn't helpful. Ay. Alright, let's try it again. Alright, it was West. I need to make it East. So, yeah, on me. Let's see. There we go. I pissed Lulu off? Oh well. Alright, we've got everybody on the correct server region this time. And so we'll head into game number 2 with EV Neptune taking the first game of the series. And array. There we go. So now we've got the scoreboard updated, and Aviator's waiting. Aviator is making no mistake in taking that shot from downfield straight down the middle of the net. Wavy almost had that touch, but unfortunately they hit it into the roof of their net. Narrowly couldn't get there in time. 1-0 for Revizion Rain, but Wavy's gonna be there to put in the response. That was a very great response from EV Neptune indeed. 13 seconds in, we've already got one goal for each of these teams. The Beast is going to push it to the side. Juiced Wavy, the pickup, pushes it to the backboard. Is there going to be a follow-up? It's very close. The shot was registered, but it was a stronger save from Revizion Rain, and that's going to be a downfield clearance. Touch is towards the corner. Aviator trying to put a pass inside. Is a teammate there. The Beast hanging off smartly, realizing, yeah, we're not going to be able to beat them to the ball there. But, oh, Wavy! Wavy had a brilliant shot from downfield, and it went off the crossbar. I thought it was going to go in all the way, and it may have gone in by itself, but Wavy not taking any chances. It was bouncing there on that goal line. A tough situation, but they're able to get there first. And it's now 2-1 for Escape Velocity Neptune. Aviator and Null going for the 50. Wavy, the air dribble, looks to get a 50 on Aviator. Still going towards net. It's off the crossbar, but the Beast is there to push it out. Wavy's going to get the turn, but Beast still going to beat them. Hype with their silver octane. Silver/purple octane. They're going to go for the 50 on Beast, but Beast standing strong once again. Wavy trying to find Hype, but Hype was already looking back. Not wanting to give up any space. Any space behind them, rather. Aviator to the backboard. Beast is not going to be close enough at all. You're going to have to come in after Wavy's touch. It's not really convincing. Oh, the Beast is able to get a kind of a weird touch past Null. Oh, it's Lulu? Okay. Okay, that explains Wavy's comment then. I thought like Lulu was just watching or heard about it. Alright. So we've got Lulu and Wavy on the pitch. And one of them just got absolutely dunked by the Beast. I believe that was Lulu. No, maybe not. Does Wavy cut in? No, it was Lulu. Lulu gets dunked on the Beast. And it's going to be 2-2. And what are those players using, like a train engine noise? That's what it sounds like. The Beast, a little pop-up, but it's not going to be enough to beat Lulu or Wavy. They're going to combine to send this one downfield. Wavy puts it off the backboard, and the Beast is going to bump their teammate out of the way. It's a tough recovery for Aviator. They have to go one-on-one with Wavy, who pops it up, jumps over the Beast, but Aviator is still able to get the touch. And the Beast going to head downfield on the transition, bumped away by Wavy. Doesn't have ball possession, though. Lulu's picked it up, brought it past one. Can't get it past the second, but they're going to find the demo on Aviator. Wavy going for the air dribble. We know we like going for those air plays, and it's not enough this time around. They tried getting the flip reset. Didn't quite come off. Aviator and Beast, who's going to go up for this, and they're both going to go up for it initially. And you think it would have cost them, but the Beast touch right there in front of the blue net going to help them out a little bit, keep the ball in this blue half. Aviator to the mid. Lulu on the air dribble still has boost to work with. Gets the flip reset and uses it. But it's not a good enough flip reset. And the Beast is going to send it downfield 3-2. And this game a lot closer than the first one in this series. I say it a lot, but it's worth remembering. In a lot of series where the first game is kind of a blowout, that's not usually the trend that we see for the entire series. Been very few games where that's actually happened. And they end up being some of the closest series that we have. Lulu trying to latch onto Wavy's pinched pass, but now they're going to have to opt for a catch around the center of the field.
60 seconds left on the clock.
Lulu with the catch. 1v1 with the Beast. Can they outplay them? They cannot. Wavy's going to have to retreat. Beast puts in a good touch to beat Wavy. And it's going to be an even better follow-up touch. Aviator trying to put it down onto net. Wavy falls in the perfect position. They've got the ball on their hood. Doesn't get the flick off quickly. And the Beast, unlucky to not send that one on target, as it would have beaten both of the EV defenders. Aviator to the backboard. It's not going to be a good enough follow-up touch. The solo play is not quite working out for Wavy and Lulu in this first game. Or, I'm sorry, in the second game. But that play certainly will. Wavy decides to take their time, fakes all of their challenges, and it's Aviator who rolls it up the sidewall, and it's Lulu who finishes the play. Even Stevens with 13 seconds left on the clock, and Wavy makes an important save, denying the Beast of a late goal. Can Wavy and Lulu go downfield in transition and take it in the last seconds? It doesn't look like they will. Beast is going to catch it, but it's going to be out of reach for the orange team, but Lulu and Wavy opting to keep it up. Wavy the flick, and the Beast gets a great save on the retreat. They're going to continue catching it. Ball kept up for quite a while between these two teams. Wavy, realizing that no more offensive chances were going to come of that, pushes it over to the corner. We've got ourselves overtime in game 2. Lulu going to follow up. And, oh, they fake the follow-up. Go for the bump. Or for the demo. But Beast reads it and is going to get demoed. And Aviator going to be there for cleanup. As Juiced Wavy can't get the touch near this backboard. Ball maybe came off the wall a little bit more than they were expecting.
And it's back to the garage.
But it made all the difference. In Revizion Rain, they're able to pull one back. Just from looking at the stats, we can see that this match was much closer than game number 1. But for Evie and Luna, they still had more shots than their opponents. They just couldn't put them away. And fair play to Revizion Rain, making 7 saves, 5 of them from the Beast. Some very difficult saves included in there. But for Luna, they've just got to be a little bit more clinical. Revizion Rain certainly took their chances. 4 goals from roughly 8 shots. It was good enough for Revizion Rain this time. They're going to have to continue to hold off Luna's offense, though, because it may not have sparked that time around, but we saw the capabilities in game 1. See which form of escape. Oh, I see what he was talking about, that it was Neptune. Ah, yes. I wasn't sure what Wavy was talking about when he said it's Neptune noob. And yeah. Oh my goodness! What a redirect from Wavy. Lulu sends this one downfield, and Wavy, the redirect, top corner. It's quite the form of Evie Luna, not Luna, escape velocity Neptune that you want to see. Putting in the crazy plays and making the solo plays happen. It's a good stop from Aviator as Lulu got very close to putting in a quick second for EV Neptune. And Wavy, too strong on the 50. Catches it here. Gets the 50 past the Beast. Aviator goes up as well, quick on the turn, but they can only turn it into their net. Didn't look like Wavy got that follow touch, just got the bump that made it all the more difficult for the orange team to clear it out. And Lulu sending another one on target, and this looks to be the form of EV Neptune that we saw in game number 1, just putting everything away. If it's not a tough save from Revizion Rain, it's going in the back of the net. Lulu does well to stop it at midfield, going for a slight ground pinch to see what it'll happen or what'll happen with it. Not a whole lot, but the Beast and Aviator are going to try to combine to push this ball and force it into the blue half for a significant amount of time. Not quite going to happen. Lulu loses the 50. Wavy has to turn for it. We're going to take it all the way back and carry it around. And get a good 50 on the Beast. No follow-up. Aviator and the Beast trying to combine. It catches Lulu out. And, oh, it's going to drop dangerously in front of the blue net, but neither Aviator nor the Beast there for the shot. The Beast had to be smart with that touch, and it's fallen to Wavy, but the Beast gets a great demo and eliminates Wavy from the play. Lulu the only one alive, and they had to play smart at midfield. Make sure that they could keep possession on this half if they could. And it gave Wavy a chance to recover, and they've got the retaliation on Aviator for that demo. Aviator with the catch. Wavy going for the 50, pushes it wide. Lulu's going to have a line of time and space to do what they want with this ball. Goes for the air dribble. It was very close to the ceiling, and I think that made it tough for Lulu to get full control of the ball. I agree, Swift. The announcer in the game does make for a good caster. Always keeping the people reminded about how much time's left on the clock. And the announcer gets hyped too. Goals or saves. My invisible co-caster certainly has their moments. The in-game announcer, sweetie. In the game. Don't worry about it. Lulu going for the read off the backboard. I think they might have been looking for a block, trying to see if they could get a dunk on one of their opponents, trying to make it clear. But instead, Lulu's gonna get balled by Aviator. Wavy does their part, pushes it to the side, but unfortunately they get bumped, and Lulu doesn't get the challenge quite correct. And Aviator is able to push it around and make it a 3-1 game. 3 goals in that first minute for Escape Velocity Neptune. And they haven't scored since. Hopefully they didn't use the rest of their goals in this game. I highly doubt it. They still need a couple more goals to close out one more game in this series. And Lulu's not going to be able to finish it, despite gathering possession in front of the net. Wavy recognizes that they're going to get beat on the wall, goes to ground, and makes a good intervention. They picked up the ball, going to try to take the shot, and it is quick enough. The Beast was flying in, trying to block it. But it wasn't enough, as Wavy just had a little bit too much speed. And oh, that is so close. for the Beast to almost knock off their opponent from the ball. But back to a 3-goal lead for EV Neptune. It should be one that they can hold on to for the next minute. But maybe not, as Lulu doesn't get the touch from the backboard. The Beast needs to have the perfect shot placement. Fakes one, flicks it past two. It's off the crossbar, but Aviator's there on the quick turn to bring it back to a 2-goal lead for EV Neptune. Well played from the Beast, getting it to the crossbar, beating both players with some patient and controlled play. Much closer scenario now, but Wavy is going to send it right back. 4 goals for Wavy this time around and 1 assist to boot. Gets all the momentum off of that kickoff and is able to put it bottom corner. If Aviator had just flipped into the ball to try to get the block, they probably would have found it. Unfortunately, though, it doesn't happen. And the game all but out of reach at this point. Especially with Wavy going for air dribbles to take time off the clock. And a good show of mechanics from Wavy as it's goal number 5. From the ground, goes to the air dribble. Has the perfect amount of pace behind the ball. Gets the flip reset, uses it, and carries that ball top corner. And I realized I didn't update that scoreboard to show that Revision Reign did have 1 game to their name. Just Wavy going for another flip reset. And once again, they have found it. Wavy going for the style points to end out this game. 2 goals in a row, their flip resets. And this one, once again, looking like game number 1. It didn't look like game number 1 for a large majority of this game, but just in the last minute and a half, we've had quite a few goals. Made it look otherwise. And yes, I will change it so that it doesn't show EV Neptune. I was getting confused with Wavy's other team, which is EV Luna. But Luna, much more clinical this time around. 7 goals from 9 shots. Not much Revision Reign were able to do defensively. But they've got to be much better in this next game. Aviator strong 50, and it will go all the way. Solid start from Revision Reign, but with the way Neptune are scoring right now, you never can call a lead safe. Especially with the speed that Neptune score at. 3 goals in that first minute and 4 in the final minute and a half or so of game number 3. And Lulu's going to launch this one from a good distance. Finds a top corner. Even if Aviator stayed in net, it would have been a very tough shot to save. And just like that, escape velocity, Neptune have made it 1-1. Wavy trying to set up Lulu for their second. But Lulu's going to get a huge tackle on Aviator. Beast going to get a dunk on Lulu. And Wavy wins this 50, but Beast already on the retreat. Watching for this ball. Wavy recognizes they're getting beat. They're going to wait for this mid boost, see if it spawns. Not sure if it did for them. And Aviator and the Beast clearly taking to heart the fact that they can't give Wavy open space on the ball, or else they will. Wavy will clip on you. Aviator, do they have the angle? It's so close. But it goes off that front post and it goes out. Stopped by the EV defense. Wavy, good fake challenge, good hesitation to read that the orange team was not going to get the greatest touch. We're sending this on target. Is there enough on it? The Beast was able to cover the space. But it's going to be tough from them. They knew that Wavy was ready to latch onto this ball if it went the other way. Tried to get a light touch. Maybe give their teammate a chance of helping them out. Or just leaving it at that away from a shooting angle. But the play doesn't go to plan. And Escape Velocity Neptune are up by 1 goal. And Wavy's going to make it a third for Neptune. Aviator beat at midfield. Wavy and Lulu both there near the sidewall, but there's no follow-up quick enough from the orange team. Still plenty of time for... Excuse me. Still plenty of time for the Beast and Aviator to come back. But Wavy and Lulu shouldn't be all that worried as they have been scoring non-stop. They don't show any signs of slowing down, so unless Revizion Rain can put up a serious defensive effort and be clinical with their touches, but they're not going to be on that occasion. The Beast shot goes to the crossbar. Wavy's going to send it down the other way to the backboard, to the far post, and it goes out. Lulu's there for the close shot, and it goes corner. And Lulu has made it a 3-goal lead for Escape Velocity Neptune. The non-clinical finishing for Revizion Rain hurting them. And their inability to stop these shots early from Escape Velocity Neptune means that their situation is dire. Roughly half the game left to go, and they've got to put up a very strong second half performance if they want to force a game 5 and give themselves a chance at moving on to the quarterfinals. Lulu was there with the early pressure, almost got it from a tight angle. The Beast. Oh, thinking about the double tap, but didn't have the boost or quite the perfect touch to set one up. But again, these touches have to be perfect from Revizion Rain. Wavy hanging back super far. Ready for whatever Aviator and the Beast can throw at them. Lulu and Wavy both going to the air. Straight back to the ground, recognizing that they're about to double commit. Rather double commit to the ground than in the air, whereas there you may just float there and be stalled out. It's a lot tougher to recover yourself and get back quickly. And oh, Wavy made it to set up Aviator! But Aviator can't get the finish! It should be 3-4 right now. With EV Neptune only up by 1. That is going to cut that lead down to 2. Aviator making up for the original miss. And 2 goals in a minute. Very possible. Wavy, the air dribble. Is it another clip from Wavy? It is! You cannot give Wavy space on the sidewall, or else he will clip on you. That's exactly what they've done. Putting it to the backboard and reading the touch to perfection. Restoring the 3-goal lead with exactly a minute left to hold on. Oh, and the Beast has another one sent off the crossbar. The finishing from the Beast not been perfect. And it's going to cost them greatly. Because once again, EV Neptune should only be up by 1, and this game could be a lot closer on the scoreboard. Lulu going for these fake challenges, just drawing time off the clock. Recognizing that time is in their favor. Lulu pushing this one up the wall. The Beast pushing it downfield, but that will be the end of Revision Reign's series and Revision Reign's circuit. As a 6-2 scoreline in game number 4 is going to condemn them to a loss in the round of 16. It was always going to be tough, as Escape Velocity and Neptune were a very convincing #1 seed, rolling past everybody they faced in the regular season. But EV Neptune, the #1 seed, they are going to book their spot in the quarterfinals. And they show the rest of the division just why they are that #1 seed, and why any team should be very scared to go against them in the playoffs. And we'll bring it to the bracket just to show everybody what this division looks like. Escape Velocity and Neptune going to move on to this #9 game where they will face the winner of Jalabi and Becky Esports. The team that wins there will be guaranteed an additional 2 matches. They'll move on to the semifinals and then to one of the silverware matches. Only two teams I recognize from this division are Milk and RK Alpha, and I know Milk had a very strong showing on the stream on this stream not too long ago, so I would expect them to make this run through the lower half of the bracket, the lower quarter of the bracket. We'll see. We'll hopefully be keeping an eye on a couple of these teams in the division. But that is all the IGL action we have for the night. Just the one game, and let's see if we can find somebody to send the raid to. A little bit of an earlier ending to our stream, so there should be a couple more options on. Let's see. Oh, Zoomin's on. All right, since it's all you Escape Velocity people, I'm going to send you over to Zoomin's stream.
You're rather right.
Oh, let's not listen to the ad. So there you all go. Thanks again to Wavy for booking me through Beyond Ranked, and thanks again to everybody for showing up to watch, to support. What's going on now? Well, you're going to be sent over to Zoomin's stream. So it was nice getting another Escape Velocity team on the stream, and we'll be back tomorrow with 4 more IGL matches that'll be starting at 7 p.m. Central. So don't miss out on more IGL playoff action. And you all have yourselves a great rest of the night.